And I don't want you to believe me. Okay, don't take my words. But today I'm going to invite a special guest, a special speaker just like you, a parent just like you, called Mohini ji. And Mohini has a 5-year-old son, Aadvik. So I'm going to invite Mohini ji to this live session, the finale day. And before I do that, I want to share, I want to show a video, a short video of Aadvik. Okay, and I'm just doing it now.
Animal Kingdom. Welcome to the world of animals. Goats, cows, horses, and sheep. Animals in water live so deep. Live in living so deep. Tigers, lions, giraffe, and a bear. All of them give us fear.
All right, so this was Aadvik, 5-year-old Aadvik. Okay, and I'm going to invite Mohini ma'am right now. Okay, so Mohini ji, you can switch on your audio and camera as well. Okay, so we have Mohini ji live right now with me. All right.
To all.
So welcome Mohini ji. Thank you for coming live on this finale day, taking out time on a Sunday evening. So I really appreciate that. And so welcome on board. And my first question to you, Mohini ji, is when did you start this learning journey with Aadvik?
Yes, sir. Good evening to all. And thank you, sir, for inviting me. So,
Thank you.
Yes, I have started this journey 2 years back when my kid was only 3 years old.
Right.
Yes.
I remember you taking the program back in 2021, right?
Yes, right.
Yeah.
And
so how has
now
been the learning journey with him?
Yes, sir. And first of all, I would like to thank you for introducing such an amazing teaching method of reading skills. And I'm so glad and proud that my kid can read so confidently and so easily now.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes.
So how has been the progress that you achieved with Aadvik? So when you started with the program when he was 3 years old, how did
Yes.
you grow as a parent, as his teacher? How was the journey for you? When you had the complete system that you had invested in, the
Yes.
teaching manual, word bank, all the other resources. How did that make your job easy as a parent, as Aadvik's teacher?
Yes, sir, I'm thankful for that, and thank God that my kid didn't get confused at all because he started his reading skills with the same teaching method that you have introduced me, and he did everything so effortlessly. And now he cannot even read, but he can spell most of the words so easily. And it was an awesome journey, I must say. So easy for me as well.
So how does Aadvik feel about being a confident champion reader and speller? Maybe he's well ahead of his peers in his class, right? So how
Yes,
does
yes,
Aadvik
absolutely.
carry himself?
Yes, sir. I want to say that whenever I go for parent teacher meeting, his teacher is also so proud of him, and I think he's one of the best kid in his class because of this method. It is so helpful for me and
Beautiful.
for my kid as well. Yes.
And how do you feel as a parent, Mohini ji?
Yes, sir,
Knowing that
absolutely. That
you've been his teacher, you've been the driving force behind this transformational journey. How do you feel as a parent?
yes, I'm so glad and proud that he's doing so good now, and what should I say, sir? It is so easy for me because I used to be scared that how will I introduce these, you know, all these. How will he do this now? But with these method, I think he's doing amazing, and I'm also
Beautiful.
so happy and proud.
So did you ever think, before taking this program, did you ever think that you could become your child's teacher and you would be able to transform Advik into a champion reader and speller? Did you even imagine that even in your wildest dream? Because a lot of parents have this fear that they cannot become their child's teacher. You may need a phonics class or any other tutor who can do that for you. So did
Yes.
you have the same doubts in your mind before? And how did this program help you take away those doubts and fears?
Yes, sir. I'm also one of those parents that I used to be scared that how will my kid do now? But with this method, the lessons you have given us one by one, and every step was so easy, and he grasped so effortlessly. That is what I'm so happy for. That he didn't put so much efforts, for these reading skills, and now I can introduce anything, and now he's so interesting also, to learn more and more. Whenever he sees
Right.
something out there, he wants to read. He wants to know that what is this? What he's so interested now for all these things. So it is a wonderful journey for me, and again and again I am going through those lessons just for the perfect reader. Yes.
Beautiful. So how many letter words he can read and spell right now?
Easily, sir. He can read so nicely 5 letter words, 6, even 8 letter words. He joins, he blends so easily. Now he can read and even spell also. Right,
Beautiful.
he's writing also very well now, because
Great.
reading is also, when a kid can read, he can write also very well.
Right.
Yes.
So if I have to, ask you that, compare the value that you got out of this program in terms of your child's transformation versus the amount that you invested. If I have to compare, if you have to compare that, what would you comment on that, on the value that you received out of the program?
Sir, I think it is, worth spending for such learning. And I used to go through so many videos that how can I, make my kid read easily. But when once upon a time I, went through your video, and then I asked my husband also. Earlier, he was not very much sure that, these online learning are. I don't think that they are worth, but I thought, let's take a chance, and now I feel like it is nothing. It is just worth spending for such learning.
Beautiful. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, if you
Yes.
have to give one message to the parents who are listening to you live right now, parents who are having doubts, who are still skeptical like you, what would
Yes.
that message be, from you to these parents?
Yes. I would like to say that you should go for it, and you must go for it for your kid, because once you will take this, you yourself will realize that, because I am also ready for this video, that I would like to share my feedback, because I'm so happy, so satisfied. So once you go for it, you will see the difference in your kid.
Thank you, Mohini ji, for joining us, on a Sunday evening and sharing your wonderful experience of the transformation that you achieved for young Advik, who is just 5 years. And he's
Yes.
reading like a pro, like a 9-year-old, 10-year-old child. That's
Yes,
really
sir.
amazing. It makes me feel proud you sharing this success story with us, with all the parents who are listening to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for inviting me as
Thank
well.
you, ma'am. Thank you. Pleasure is all mine.